You know, I did think we tackled extremely well. I thought compared to how we have been playing, I think we did overall a great job of running to the football like we normally do. I thought we played tough early. You know, we did some good things. But I like to have got off the ball. Off the field a couple times in those third downs. That he broke a couple tackles and they stayed on. You know, it was a ball game to the end, and then we just got to finish it. In the fourth quarter it was 13-12, and we just got to finish the game. We just got to make sure we do a better job of forcing some turnovers. I think that's we didn't get any turnovers for the offense, and that hurt us. So there are some things that are positive. There's definitely a lot of things that we got to get corrected though.
Questions?
Creighton, I know you talked about before the season about being a new guy. Have you seen that kind of throughout the season?
No question. He's been huge for us. He's somebody that on a weekly basis we heavily depend on. Last year I think he played. I don't know if you really depended on him. Now he's a guy that you look at, and he's contributed, a lot of great reps for us. He's made a lot of big time plays. Does a great job in the front right now for us. He's come a long way, and you've heard me talk about it many times before. I think that the light bulb finally came on for good, and he knows that this is his time, and he's taking advantage of that fully.
What are his assets or strong points?
Strength, I think, him at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage, he does a great job of that. When you look back and you watch the film, he does a great job of taking two a lot of times. And anytime you take two, it frees up a linebacker. And I think that's definitely something he does a really great job of. And he'll shed blocks as strong as he is. Sometimes he'll make the play in the backfield. But his strength is definitely his biggest asset.
You guys didn't have Armstrong in that game. Can you talk about how Rayshon played over in his spot?
Rayshon made a couple mistakes, but for a freshman, he played pretty well. He made some good tackles. He made some good tackles in some situations that, you're like, oh gosh, please make it. And he did. He did a great job of that. A couple little adjustments, but nothing out of the ordinary for a freshman playing in a big time game. It was a big time game, so. He definitely took advantage of his opportunities, and he'll continue to do that. He played a lot of reps though. Like I said earlier, he played UTSA in the last couple minutes he played, and then in La Tech he played. So he's played a pretty good amount. He's just the first time he's had a full start for the entire time.
No Tennessee, whether it's through guys being out injuries or suspensions, the personnel's kind of changed up a little bit on offense throughout the season. Is it still the same group, basically, same scheme? You don't, no matter who's out there.
Yeah, it's the same scheme. Very talented football team. Offensive line is huge. Running back is all the running backs are really good football players. Run the ball extremely physical, make you miss. Receivers, I think they have outstanding receivers. I think their tight ends are even really good. They play a lot of times with two tight ends, and I think that they both make a lot of plays. They make plays in the blocking and also in catching the football. So very, very talented football team for sure.
What exactly do they do as far as amount of runs and passes and kinds of passes?
I would say they're definitely a run team first, especially with the new quarterback situation that they have. I'm sure that they probably want to try to keep him in manageable situations as far as throwing the football if they can. Plus, I think their strength is running the football. I think they're really loaded at the running back position. I think their offensive line, like I said, is very big and physical, and their tight ends do a great job of blocking. So I think they do a great job of moving the line of scrimmage, and that's one thing we're going to have to do a good job of on Saturday.
Anything else? Coach, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good one, Coach.